Alright guys, I'm hopping right into it. I don't want to waste any time. Trying to get these world tours done to carry through with some other things we could do on this channel. Currently, YouTube is processing part 3. But let's just get started. Hopefully this is the last Overworld one. There might be one more. I'm not decided yet. Well, what we're walking into right now is the zoo. It's actually far too small to sustain a full zoo, which is why down here with the Striders and eventual zombie pigmen and Zoglin, we have a nether portal, but more importantly, a tunnel that'll lead all the way to the other side. And by the other side, I mean across the river where we're building the other part of the zoo. I'm not even gonna ask how that happened. Oh, wait. I know how it happened. Just get up there. Well, I don't actually have a lead with me right now. Should I be worried about that? You know, I'm gonna cut the video for a second, go get a lead. Alright, I'm back. I've got a lead. Oh, there was a lead on the ground the whole time. That's fine. Get down here, you little camel. Get in the lead. Alright, well, anyways, we're going with the tour. We got the frogs. Frogs hoppity hip hoppiting around. Yeah. These trader llamas. Those are apparently a different classification of mobs. Horses, donkeys, and mules in there. And then here's the Aquadome, which currently does not have every marine animal. I am missing the Nautili. I think is how you say that, Nautili. We got tropical fish, pufferfish, glow squid. They took away my baby squid. I had... Man, do they make squids grow up now? I swear I had a baby squid. Well, anyway, glow squid and normal squid, salmon and cod. And then here on the second floor, it's exclusively turtles, but it's not quite finished yet. I'm not finished that glass. However, it does appear that all of those turtles have hatched. And then as a nod to the firefly, which they never ended up adding, I did put firefly bushes up here. So, yeah. But what I'll probably do is I'll probably make the stairway go down below the surface and just... There's a little bean swimming in the ocean. Anyway, probably just put the Nautilus down there. There's where the tadpoles are gonna go. Now that you can golden dandelion them. Yes, it's a meme reference. The golden dandelion is a golden dandelion. It's a golden dandelion. Alright, might as well just go ahead, cross the river, cover what's over here. Here was the big factory. We're gonna turn to something else because the factory just didn't work. There's the old duping machine. Here's Jiggle's Duck Army plus Egg Boy's special duck. Over here is Train Central. This is for the subway system, which I'll eventually finish. It's just gonna take a long time. Up there's the old mob farm. Not much to do with it now. Over here is the combat arena. One of my other friends who doesn't play on this world anymore, he only made one thing on this world, and it is this. We'll call him Silver. Actually, he has a YouTube channel. I don't think he posts on it anymore, but more Silver YT. I'll see if I can link him in the description. can probably talk to him. But he made this. It's pretty good. Me and Jiggles have had a few fights in it. Here's the other part of the zoo I was talking about. Dang it. I've golden dandelion. Some of the chicks and other baby mobs. Egg. This will be satisfying. Oh, we got a little nugget. Be free. Yeah, we just got some more of the zoo stuff going on here. And then back here, this was mostly Egg Boy. He mostly planted all these trees over here for his big mansion project he was working on. And then Jiggles made this abandoned castle structure. And that is going to become some kind of skyscraper. Also, Jiggles made the Bowl of Hades over there. It's pretty cool. Yeah, there's another beacon there. There's some more stuff out that way, but I'm going to cover that in the outreach video. The outreach video is going to be for all the stuff that's outside of our main area. Because I actually have some of that. So, yeah. Okay, I'm not going to disclose much about this. There has been several clues throughout the videos about what this could be. I'm just going to say one thing, and that's paper. I'm just going to say the word paper about that. Not gonna talk about too much. Matter of fact, I'm going to try and collaborate with Jiggles about that. He knows a lot more about it than I do. Here is the failed football field. We're probably just gonna destroy it, to be honest, because I want to make a big stadium around it, but it was too close in proximity to the main base. Now, we classify our projects as projects, and there's mega projects. Right now, we only have one mega project done, and I'm about to show you. I think you already know. The crater. Yeah, we mined all the way down to bedrock. I'm not gonna go down there, but we've mined all the way down to bedrock. And we even put glass on all the caves to show how many there were. But, yeah. Because, like, we've done so much with the crater. At one point, it looked like we weren't going to finish it, and then we ended up finishing it. So, yeah. Over here, we're going to call this, what do we call this guy? We're going to call him Mr. W. Yeah, we're going to call him Mr. W. So this is Mr. W's house. I know how it looks. Yeah. Don't mind it. I guess he was trying to make a swimming pool or something over here. I'm not sure what that was. And that's his happy gas just flying away. Not sure what's going on there. Right here is the prison. One time Pedro got arrested for killing a chicken, and we put him in this cell for a bit because he was being a naughty guy. He was being really naughty. And you know, I sent him to visitor and did all that. But yeah, he was being really naughty, so we had to put him in prison for a bit. Over here is the time tower. I'm actually... Why is there a trident here? What? Well, anyway. The time tower, I'm gonna go in because it actually does have some significance. a Tower of Time tower, however you say it. Okay. What? February 14th, 2026. That might be when Jiggles... You know what, never mind. If you know, you know. But yeah, this is the time tower. Basically, you put in the date you wanna go to, and then you draw your bow, you shoot it, and then you go. Unfortunately, that's not how this works, but you know. And all this over here is for the big map inside the Capitol building. Yeah. Alright, over here is my friend Anthony. Here's his house. Yeah, netherite porch. I built this for him because TBH, the house was looking pretty bad, so I offered to help him with it and ended up just doing the whole thing. Except the netherite porch. And here is Anthony's sister's house. And then I guess the Fletcher villager from Mr. W's house over there. No, wait, he's an expert. Oh, wait, no, I think Egg Boy. Yeah, Egg Boy does some stuff with him. Here was before the village walls were built. We were trying to expand the population of the village, so we built houses, but they absolutely failed. So yeah. Before we get into the village, there is one thing I want to go address. It's up here. So I've already shown you this guy's house. He built a big doodle bob, but more importantly, this is the 5,000 day monument. It's supposed to be a big sword in the ground. And you know what they did to me on day 5,000? They crucified me, of course. Yeah, that's probably the weirdest thing we've ever done to celebrate a milestone. And if you look, we're slowly but surely approaching 6,000 days. So, I mean, I'll make a video at that point. But yeah. Well, without further ado, let's get into the village. And I'm gonna stop this video at about 15 minutes. So yeah, there's probably gonna be a part 5 and part... What happened to the iron doors, man? Where to my iron doors? I'm gonna fight you. Well, anyway, the village is pretty simple. The population is skyrocketed because of this thing I built. The Villager Hotel. Right there. Also, this right here is about the thumbnail for my podcast, Weekly Stories. However, also there's the village weaponry. There is one good thing about this village. We got a trading hall. It's not in the greatest of shape as of right now. We've got a librarian hallway. But, I mean, it's here. Somebody absolutely murdered our mending villagers, so we had to get a new one. Still mad about whoever did that. But yeah, that's a quick rundown of the village. It's really not that much. And then there's Egg Boy's big I'm loving it sign and Jiggles fighter jet up there. So I'm actually gonna get the thumbnail with the I'm loving it sign. Trying to make the thumbnails look cool every day. So I'm loving it. It's gonna be this one. So, hopefully you like the tour. Oh, yeah, that's a good thumbnail. Alright, bye-bye.